Good morning, and we are in chapter 19. And remember, they've been going through from Egypt, they've gone across the Red Sea, and it gives an account of how long it's been. It's in the third month when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt. The same day they came into the wilderness of Sinai. Now, I was trying to work out how far that was, and let's just read it a little bit more. For they departed from Rephidim, and were come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. So now they're at Sinai, and I think it's worth going to the map, which we have right here, and just looking at it a little bit. So we've got, they went from Ramses down to Sinai, passing all these things down to what's 8 on this map, and it takes them, I guess, 3 months to do that journey. I remember as a scout, going into the mountains and hiking for 50 miles in 7 days. And we weren't going fast or anything, so 50 miles, you could probably cover all this in a couple of months, in a month. But remember, there's thousands of them, and on top of that, not thousands, there's about 1 million of everybody, and on top of that, they probably would stop for quite a while and then go. It wouldn't be just going. You can go 50 miles in a day if you're really fast, but obviously that's not what they're trying to do. They're just taking everybody, the slowest people, going that pace. They've got their flocks, their herds, and everything, but it gives us an idea how long it's been. 3 months, or around 3 months, 2 months and a bit, the third month. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mount. There was something else I was going to show you here. Up in the corner, what's significant about Mount Sinai? The book of Exodus refers to the Mount Sinai, also called Horeb, as the mountain of God. This was a sacred place where Moses entered the presence of God at least 3 separate occasions. Sinai provided the first temple-like experience for the Israelites. It was the location where the Lord gave his law to the children of Israel, and where the Israelites first made covenants with him. The Israelites remained at Sinai for nearly a year. The events at Sinai are recorded throughout the remainder of Exodus, all of Leviticus, and first 10 chapters of Numbers. So this place is quite significant. And on that map, remember, we don't know exactly where it was, but this is where people believe it was, from everything that is said. So that kind of helped. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto yourselves. I think when we're reading the scriptures and that, when we apply them to them, is there times in your life when you felt the Savior bear you on eagle's wings and brought you to him through what he's done? Are there times when you feel like there's nothing else that would have been able to help you other than the Lord himself? I think that's an important thing that we can do in our own lives, to think about those things. We have here now a covenant. If ye will obey my voice, indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a particular treasure unto me above all the people, for the earth is mine. And before we go on, I just wanted to get this part here. What promises did the Lord make to the children of Israel if they would keep their covenant with him? So that if ye will obey my voice, then what is going to happen? Then this is what I will do. While Moses spoke with the Lord at Mount Sinai, the Lord declared his desire to enter into a covenant with Israel. He promised the following significant blessings if Israel would obey his voice and keep his covenant. Ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. President Russell M. Nelson taught, in the Old Testament, the Hebrew term from which peculiar is translated is segula, which means valued property or treasure. Thus we see that the scriptural term peculiar signifies valued treasure made or selected by God. For us to be identified by servants of the Lord as his peculiar people is a compliment of the highest order. And then, ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. The phrase kingdom of priests suggests a group of people who have received God's priesthood authority and are responsible for administering the ordinances of the gospel. In the Old Testament, someone or something designated as holy is set apart for God's purposes. Holiness also refers to a person's moral character. Latter-day Revelation clarifies that the Lord had intended for the ordinances of the Melchizedek priesthood to play an important role in the Israelites becoming a kingdom of priests and a holy nation that could behold the face of God. The Lord taught that the ordinances of the Melchizedek priesthood, the power of godliness is manifest. In the ordinances, and without the ordinances of the priesthood and the power of godliness, no man can see the face of God, even the Father, and live. However, because of the children of Israel's hard hearts, the Lord withdrew the Melchizedek priesthood, while the lesser Aaronic priesthood remained. Joseph Smith spoke of establishing a kingdom of priests in our dispensation that would consist of men and women who had made covenants with God in the house of the Lord. Those who inherit the celestial kingdom are called priests and kings and queens and priestesses. So some really strong blessings there, things that I take some thought about. As we hear those words, kings and queens, priests and priestesses, but I think it's worth a little bit of study to understand what they're saying. Priests and priestesses, if you think about it, they are there to serve other people and to bless their lives. And isn't that what we were told Abraham's seed was to bless the whole world? So I think it's really cool that this is coming through a covenant that if they obey, they shall have. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called the elders of the people and laid before their faces all the words which the Lord commanded him. And the people answered together and said, all that the Lord has spoken, we will do. I love the fact that they just are all on board right now. What I don't like is what happens afterwards, and we'll find out tomorrow, I believe. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, go unto the people, and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes. I mean, they've been traveling. It's probably still quite dusty. He wants them to look their best. It's going to be a Sunday for them, and they want to have their very best on. And be ready against the third day, for the third day the Lord will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai. And thou shalt set bounds unto the people round about, saying, take heed to yourselves, that ye go not up into the mountain, nor touch the border of it. Whosoever toucheth the mountain shall surely be put to death. And there shall not an hand touch it. But he shall surely be stoned, or shot through. Whether it be beast or man, it shall not live. When the trumpet soundeth long, they shall come up to the mount. And Jesus went down from the mount unto the people, and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. And he said unto the people, be ready against the third day. Come not at your wives. That just means don't have any intercourse or anything with them at that point. And it came to pass that on the third day in the morning, that there were thunders and lightnings and thick cloud upon the mountain, and the voice of the trump exceedingly loud, so that the people that was in the camp trembled. And Moses brought forth people out of the camp to meet with God, and they stood at the nether part of the mountain, at the base of the mountain, basically, or the foot of the mountain. And the Mount Sinai was altogether on a smoke. I believe that means covered with smoke everywhere. Because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole of the mount quaked greatly. Quite an experience, sorry. And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long and waxed louder and louder, Moses spake, and God answered him by a voice. And the Lord came down upon the Mount Sinai on top of the mount, and the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mount, and Moses went up. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go down and charge the people, lest they break through unto the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. So he's saying, I've told you what will happen if they do that, if they come up. And so you need to take care of them, and they need to take care of themselves and stay away from the mountain. And let the priests also, which come near to the Lord, sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. And Moses said unto the Lord, The people cannot come up to the Mount Sinai, for thou chargest us, saying, Set bounds about the mountain and sanctify it. Bounds meaning some barrier or something so that they can't get up there, or just tell people that they can't go up there. And the Lord said unto him, Away, get thee down, and thou shalt come up, and thou and Aaron with thee. But let not the priests and the people break through to come up unto the Lord, lest he break forth upon them. So Moses went down unto the people and spake unto them. So it's really set. He wants them all to come up, but he's saying, you guys aren't ready for this. You're just not ready. Maybe Aaron and Moses, but you guys aren't ready. I hope you have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow.